BF broke my vibrator and lied about it. I am very angry. I came home to my loving vibrator being broken. I know he did it. He has always been weirdly jealous of it. Started denying it and went like you are humping that thing 24/7. Maybe it just got tired. He is claiming I must have broken it without realizing, but he isn't even making the effort of lying decently. Now he refuses to buy me a new one. It costs $150, and since we live together and he is the one paying for things, I pretty much cannot buy it again until I don't know, maybe my birthday, if my parents will give me any money. Told me to just go to him when I need sex. What would you do? I feel very, very angry. It was mine and there was no reason to smash it while I wasn't home and let me find the surprise. Poor baby. Any advice? Thank you. This person posts in advice every month about similar things. I think last time was almost the exact same. Don't waste your time. She wasn't receptive the other 3 or 4 times she posted either. Looks like you need a new boyfriend and a new vibrator. My husband says he doesn't understand why your man wouldn't be happy to watch you use it. He said if he came home and caught me using it, he'd watch and enjoy the show. He'd love to participate as well, but he'd enjoy it. In my opinion, this is really weird behavior from him. I would try to talk to him about it. Or give him an ultimatum. Oh honey, why are you with this guy? He is immature, petty, lacks boundaries, is jealous, is inanimate objects. What does he bring to the table besides half the rent? Please re-examine why you are with him. He is doing an entire drum and bugle core routine with red flags. He's got issues and it's totally not okay. He needs to buy you a new one, except he is childish about all this. If he's insecure about the toy you use, then he needs to be freaking open about it and tell you all about it. Smashing stuff isn't gonna fix his problem. It will be the other way around. Be careful about yourself though. If he's able to smash stuff and not feeling any guilt, it's violence tendance. Pretty sure that he won't act on you, but think about it for a second as you know him. I'm sorry for you, darling. If he jerks of use the same logic, he doesn't need to do that. He can come to you, see what he says. Wait, you do not get any income? And your boyfriend is breaking your things out of jealousy? What are you waiting for to get the hell out of there? Also, do not have sex with him. Aside from your vibrator breaking, this is a great example of why you don't allow a man to control your finances, because what do you mean you don't know when you'll be able to buy a new one? Like you don't have your own bank account with your own money in it to freely buy the things you want? And by no means am I saying this in a rude tone, I'm just genuinely curious. Destroying property is a warning sign for abuse in a relationship. I would recommend you consider deeply the status of your relationship and whether you honestly think things will get better or worse. Please don't listen to these idiots. You do not owe your partner sex for anything. You are entitled to personal belongings and respect in a relationship. This is a red flag, and I'd say either reevaluate your relationship or just get out. Girl, get a part-time job. If he ever decides he doesn't want to be with you anymore, what would you have? Nothing. BC, you're not taking care of yourself. Controlling and jealous behavior from him. Red flag, red flag. If this is how he behaves over a vibrator, an inanimate object, how is he going to behave about other things? Is he going to stop you having male friends, tell you what to wear, tell you you're fat, control other aspects of your life? And that's not to mention the lying. What else is he lying about? Seriously consider whether this is what you want in a long-term partner. If you want my opinion, I'd break up with him. His behavior is controlling and bang out of line. My partner bought me a vibrator last week because he knew I'd enjoy myself using it. Just saying. Well, make sure he doesn't watch porn or smash his computer. Smiley face. This is super weird. The vibrator is just a toy, and it helps you orgasm. You can even use it with him. He is insecure AF. It's time to have a conversation with him. Men needn't realize all women can't the same, and sometimes a little extra help is needed. Climaxing for us isn't as easy as it is for men, and there shouldn't be no competition with something that could potentially make your sex lives better. Toys shouldn't be a taboo thing. Maybe try suggestion going to a sex store together and choose a few things together and see if that helps. What an insecure dick. I use vibrators all of the time, not just for masturbating, but I even use them during sex, and he loves it. He couldn't care less what I do with my body when I'm not with him as far as masturbating goes, and I used dildos too. You need to have a serious conversation with him, and if he acts like you're in the wrong or anything stupid, you just need a whole new man in general. It's because he's insecure he can't fuck good. Dump him, lol. You need to have your own source of income. Being dependent on a man for things that cost a measly $150 is unwise. Get a job and the ability to make your own decisions and purchases. Honestly, just leave him. He sounds insecure and he broke your property. If you want to masturbate, that's your business. You don't owe him sex, and you don't have to go to him when he's horny. My ex did the same thing. He is now my ex. Delete his Eva AI sexting bot in revenge. Sounds like a weak bitch boy. You need to get out from under his control. You're extremely vulnerable with him paying for everything. He's clearly weirdly jealous, but he also sounds controlling in a way, considering he controls your finances and now any type of intimacy. I have an adult toy lingerie shop. I will tell you that it's past time to get a new toy and definitely need a new boyfriend. Toys have changed a lot. There are great ones that aren't $150. Most men aren't jealous of toys. Men come into the store all the time for their ladies. Find a good man. Blokes that get jealous of inanimate objects are weird. Why can't he see the vibrator as an ally in the bedroom? Your BF is jealous of your vibrator. Why are you with this tool? You also might want to look into a part-time job. Having your own money spending power is going to be critical in a long-term partnership with somebody. Right now, you're at the mercy of his whim for when and what you get. Not good. Why ask for advice if you're not going to take it? Everyone here gave good advice. Get a job and buy your own stuff. Gaslight him and tell him that you know he broke it using it on his butt. Keep doing it over and over again. Don't sound mad, sound disappointed. Ask him how long this has been going on and why he isn't comfortable buying his own toy. Ask him if he's ever talked to his buddies about his issue. Eventually he'll get so frustrated with your accusations that he'll admit the truth, because admitting to breaking your vibrator out of rage is better than being accused of going to work on himself with it. Wow. I wanna send you the $150 just for you to buy it and rub it in his face. He was probably jealous of the vibrator and maybe not getting enough attention, also disliked that you an alternative than going to him for sex. He needs learn sometimes people need some self-love. You both sound really immature, to be honest, and neither of you should be in a relationship. Dump him, get a job, and learn some independence instead of being a hobosexual. You're in an abusive relationship. I say this because I read the comments. This seems like the tip of the iceberg. He is in charge of the money and doesn't want you to get a job because then he would lose power over you, and he wants you to be submissive to him. I know you probably won't leave, but if you want to stay in a relationship with him, it's your loss. He strikes me as the type who would pike holes in condoms. God forbid this man knocks you up. I just opened the app. Woman face palming. Control freak and a jobless leech. What a combo are you two? You can't afford to replace $150 item, but you have no issue being financed by your shitty ass BF. A match made in hell. Maybe you should start taking responsibility for your own choices. You're in his house, living at his expense. His house, his rules. If you don't like it, you can get a job and move in with your new vibrator. Cheers. Wow, this is such a fake story. Huge red flag. Dump that man. He obviously doesn't care about your sexual experiences. Death.